Presiding Officer, it is a great privilege to contribute to this debate to recognise the unrivalled record of service by Her Majesty the Queen and her commitment to devote her life to the service of her people. In fulfilling that commitment, Her Majesty visited communities the length and breadth of Scotland, the United Kingdom and many countries across the Commonwealth and the globe. In some of her visits, she brought solace and comfort to communities that were hurting. In most cases, she brought much joy. Indeed, on one of her visits to the city of Perth, in my own constituency, she brought very good news. During her Diamond Jubilee in 2012, the Queen granted city status to the city of Perth. The city and Royal Borough of Perth was the capital of Scotland from the 9th century until 1437, but city status was summarily removed on local government reorganisation in 1975. The restoration of city status was the culmination of a local campaign expertly led by my dear friend and the former Provost of Perth and Kinross, Dr John Hulbert. The awarding of city status took place on a beautiful day in July 2012 on the banks of the River Tay, when the Queen was presented with the keys to the city and the Duke of Edinburgh was awarded the freedom of the city of Perth. It seemed a pretty fair exchange for the great honour that had been bestowed on Perth. That morning, I had been on the radio dealing with the prospect of job losses at the halls of Broxburn sausage factory. When I was introduced to the Queen, I thought she might ask me something about local matters of interest in Perthshire. She rather wrong-footed me, however, by expressing her concerns about the possible loss of jobs at halls of Broxburn and wished me well in my efforts to avoid that happening. I never knew if this was a product of impeccable briefing by royal staff or the reputed keen interest of the Queen to follow the broadcast media. And now I shall never know the answer to that question of intrigue. Although Her Majesty the Queen enjoyed a very long life, her death at Balmoral Castle stunned us all. It also meant that all of the arrangements, carefully planned over many years to deal with such a situation, were put into place. It has been widely recognised from the moment Her Majesty's cortege left the gates of Balmoral Castle to the moment she left Scotland for the last time, our country paid due, respectful and appropriate tribute to Her Majesty the Queen and her deep association with Scotland. I would like to place on record my deepest thanks to all of the public servants in Scotland across many organisations and partners who worked with care, precision and commitment to ensure all of that could be achieved. Her Majesty the Queen Her Majesty the Queen clearly loved Scotland, and in the days after her death, the people of Scotland demonstrated they reciprocated that love for Her Majesty the Queen.
Thank you.